Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Heartland Northtrail Ultralight 25 RBP travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things to take into consideration when parking. First, on your campsite, your awning. You have plenty of room for that to come in and out. And over here on your off campsite, of course, your slide. Plenty of room for that to come in and out unhindered, and then leave yourself a nice walking path, because the next thing I need you to think about is where your power and water connections are going to be. Your power is going to plug in the very back corner in your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. Then your water connections are going to be at the end of the unit here. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive and unhook your hitch, first thing we're going to do is level our unit. The unit comes with a power tongue jack. The unit does come with a power tongue jack. Simply retract or extend to raise. Comes with a night docking light and a manual override underneath this rubber stopper. Your hand crank will fit on there should you lose power. Speaking of power, check your power when you arrive. Check your battery posts. Make sure those haven't wiggled loose as you're going down the road. Once we got our unit level, the next thing we're going to do is stabilize it. Your unit is equipped with power stabilizing jacks. I have them down already. I'm going to retract them. As I retract them, I am going to mention stabilizing jack pads. Those jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot blacktop in the summer. Just better distribute the weight and just protect the feet and make them last longer. Good investment. Use your 10% off coupon. Grab a 4-pack of those and run these down just until they're taut down there. Remember, our unit's already level. We don't want to change the levelness. We just want to make it sturdy. So you may have to adjust your feet now and then. Run these ones back up. Once you've got all 4 down, front and back, got our unit level and stable, now we can hook up our power and water. Pinch the rear stabilizing jacks down. Power plugs in here at the end. Big long 50 amp cord. The green light means that the cord has power. At the end of that 50 amp cord, should you need to plug in at home, is a 50 to 30 amp reducer, or dog bone we call it. And if you need to plug in at home, here's a 30 to 110 adapter as well. Get your power hooked up, let's hook up our water. On the rear corner here is your docking station. City water connect right here. Outdoor shower. City water connect. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines of your unit. Always use this when putting food in here. Hook up your hose, but don't turn the hose on yet. Let's find your hot water heater. Yours is located on the campsite. All we're doing at this point, making sure our drain plug's back on. Get that back on there nice and tight, then you can go ahead and turn on your hose. After your hose has been on for a little while, go inside and open up your water taps. Once you got a nice steady flow of water going through those, you can shut them off. You know that your hot water heater is full and you can turn your hot water heater on. Let's say we're going to go camp. We're not going to hook up to a city camp. We're going to go dry docking or boondocking. In that case, you'll just fill up your fresh water connection. No need for a water pressure regulator here. Simply use a hose. 2 ways to tell when it's full. 1, there's an overflow valve right here. Or 2, on the inside where you check the levels of your tanks, your battery. Black and gray tanks, there's also a freshwater button. Once that's full, remove your hose. And when you want to utilize this water, turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when using city water, that's already pressurized. Alright, we're all set up to camp. I'm going to go ahead and walk you around the outside of the unit, starting here on your campsite. Big gorilla storage area. Chair there is your hand cranks. One for manual override for your slides, and the other for your hand crank and spare tire. Again, your hot water heater. Outdoor speakers. This is the vent for your microwave. Your potable water. A couple of 110s out here. This is a flue for your furnace. If you run your furnace, steer clear of that. It will get hot. And don't make sure nothing's blocking it. Outdoor kitchen area here. Magnets on top. No prep area here. You can set a griddle on that, a portable griddle, because right underneath here is your quick connect LP along with your low point drains. This here is also a griddle holder, bumper griddle, spare tire, your city water connect, your black tank flush. We'll talk about that when emptying your black tanks. Your outdoor shower. Again, your power. Here's where you plug in your cable at campsites. Your leveling jacks. And bring these rear ones back up. Your sewer outlet and gray tank number 1. We'll dump those there. You also have another gray tank up here toward the front. Just gonna finish running these back up for you. Remember, just run them down to the taunt. Just to make your unit stable. Coming down your slide. In front of your slide area here is gray tank number 2. Your other stabilizing jacks. Other side of your pass-through storage. Here's your RV griddle, flame green griddle that'll set outside. Battery posts, check those when you arrive, make sure those haven't wiggled loose. Your propane is on a regulator. Simply turn it toward the tank you wish to be using, lefty loosey to open. That about covers everything on the outside. We do have a battery disconnect. That'll disconnect all the battery power to the unit. That'll come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide propane detector. Alright, let's set up inside your unit. First thing I like to point in all units is where the fire extinguisher is. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. Also to your left, your interior and exterior lighting and your awning control. Go ahead and run that awning rest the way out. You want to run that out just until your flap falls down to 90 degrees. Then you can see your brown bar. That will extend past that. So keep an eye on it as you run it out. It'll actually roll itself up backwards, so keep an eye on it. I'll run that back in here for you real quick and then we'll continue our tour. As that continues in, one over here on the wall is your slide control. I'll get you closer to that. Get her on and in. Shut that light off out there. Up here is your slide control. We'll run that back in shortly. This is your Wi-Fi booster. If you plug it, this is all prepped for a TV. If you do plug in a TV here, before you run your digital channels, make sure that green light's on. That's a digital channel enhancer. It'll allow you to pick up more channels. Your sound system. I won't pick up much indoors here. I run digital scan. No, but dual zone, your static indoors. Shut that off, just have it outdoors. These do pick up a lot of stations. AM, FM, auxiliary. You can just mute it or quiet it. We need a lot of accent lighting throughout the unit, up and below. One touch. Here's your smoke alarm. Coming into the kitchen, you have a self-explanatory microwave. Stovetop has a light and a fan. Your glass top here makes an excellent backsplash. Set that back. Turn on your panel light. Turn these to light on high. Hit your spark over here. That'll give you your flame. Same thing for the oven. No pilot light anymore. Turn it to the flame on here. Once you're lit by hitting this spark, set it to the desired temperature. Continuing around the unit, as I said, a lot of one-touch lighting. Let's turn the fan on so it shouldn't light off. Your big sink. Over here on the wall is your thermostat. Turn that on. Turn your air on real quick. Here's your AC running. We'll shut your AC off. See, that'll shut off rather quickly. Then we go to your furnace. Furnace kicks on. Now when you shut your furnace off, you'll notice that it takes a few minutes for the furnace fan to actually shut off. There's a light for the bedroom. The bedroom light's actually outside your door. Yeah, make sure you have that secure for travel. Prep for TV up here too. Cable 110. The storage, your individual lighting. You can turn on and off yourself. You do have a hand crank open vent here. Coming back here all the way on the side of your bar area here, 110s and your 12 volt carbon monoxide propane detector. The reason I mention this 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you are going to be gone for the day, use your battery disconnect if you're boondocking, nothing plugged in charging your battery. Use your battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. Over here, under your kitchen sink, access panel to your breaker box and fuses. A ton of 15s in there. I highly recommend having some of those with you when you go camping. And lastly, back in the back bathroom, same thing on your door. Make sure this is secure for travel. When inside our lighting, right above our lighting is where we would check our tanks. There's our brand new battery. Fresh water, that's when you can tell when your potable water is full. Black and 2 gray tanks. Your hot water heater, turn it on here. If you're hooked up to gas, turn on your water pump here for potable water. Water heater over here if hooked up to electric. 110 with GFCI resets in the bathroom as well. Hold and press in to slide this. Now lock back there. Hold and press in to slide it back. The bathroom also has a hand open vent and power exhaust. That about covers everything in the inside. Let's act like we're getting ready to leave the unit. Or leave the park, excuse me. I like to come here and shut off all my main lights, so then I can look around the unit, see any accent lighting I've left on, any bedroom lights I've left on. All my lights are off. Now I can turn on my living room lights again and say doors and drawers. Make sure that all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing's going to impede your slides from coming in. Come up here and hit in. So slides in, shut off our interior lights, exit the unit. Now on these solid steps, you want to make sure that this exterior door is all the way open. Otherwise this could catch on your door. You see how close it comes as it lifts up? Grab your handle, set it in, pull back and lock your door in there. Lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn your handle and you're ready for travel. At this point, bring up all those stabilizing jacks, unhook your power, water, and cable. After our water is done, we're at a campsite. Come to this low point drain right here and open up those. Now for boondocking, Our low point drain should be right up underneath our freshwater connect. There it is. That's our freshwater tank. Then you come to your hot water heater again. Lift up on this pressure release valve. That's going to dump the rest of your hot water out of here. Put that back down or this door won't close. And then pull your drain plug. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. Now at the dump station, park accordingly. Your dump, you got two of them now. Your main dump that you're gonna have to start with since the sewer water is here, behind your tires, almost all the way to the back of the unit. And then second grade tank number 2 is toward the front. So unless you buy a big long one with a Y or a T, either way, we're gonna start back here. Hook up your 10-foot sewage hose, comes to your convenience pack, and pull wastewater holding tank. That's gonna be your right handle. That's gonna be a black handle. They are both black, but yours is gonna be on the right. Once that sounds like it's no longer draining, leave that handle open. Come back here with the hose at the dump station, again with your water pressure regulator. Hook up that hose, leave that wastewater handle open, sewage water open, and run that hose for a good 5 minutes. That's going to wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. Unhook that hose, close that, close your black handle, and pull your gray handle. Our gray tanks will be cleaner water, sinks and showers. Once that's done, unhook that hose, come up here and repeat the same process at gray tank number 2. Hook up your hose, dump it. When it's done, you're going to take that sewage hose and conveniently and sanitarily store it right in your bumper. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Northtrail for many years to come. Happy camping!